Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And how do you do? And how do you do? Well, come along, my friends. Come along. Get aboard and ride this train. Nothing on this train to lose. Everything to gain. Good morning. Okay, first of all, the message for today is we are not shaming, we are claiming today. I am so amazed at people who, honey, got the same weight issue as me to have the nerve to put on my Facebook page, have you lost any weight? Don't look like it to me. Look like you're just trying to get some money. Oh my goodness. Those are people who are not self-aware. Good morning, Bo Diggs, who simply don't acknowledge the battle is a struggle, honey. And of course, they some haters because, honey, we have made lots of improvements. And that's the thing. We are so quick. Those of us who try to lose weight, try to work on our mobility, try to be honest, because the Bible says the truth will set you free. So I'm not going to be sitting up here lying to y'all. I need truth because that's how I get free. The anxiety, the stress, the strain. Yesterday in training, exercise class, my neck, whenever you're exercising and you feel that little strain on your neck, then you're not doing something right and you have to stop, because if you don't, you're going to hurt yourself. So coach said, I said, Coach, I'm straining my neck. And he said, well, don't go all the way back when we were doing the lifts. And then he said, I can tell you to do something else. So that really helped. But the most important part was that I was self-aware. And that's all part of this journey, because mobility, exercise, obesity is a emotional issue. It's not a let me eat this and lose weight. Let me exercise this way and lose weight. And also, good morning, Anthony. What I am looking at is what is available to you. So as I show when I eat at the Senior Citizen Center, and when we eat in hospital cafeterias, and when we eat at our places, other than when we fix our lunches, but sometimes they give us per diems when we're out and about. So you eat what's available to you. And even at that, you eat what's available to you. I just saw a TikTok, something that was saying carrots hinder your colon. So I'm like, I ain't got to eat carrots. Like raw carrots is what they said, actually. So I thought that was a good advice. So I was listening to my niece who's a nurse. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And she was asking when my mom was sick, what time they gave my mom her blood pressure medicine. And as I began to realize that's my blood pressure medicine, that I really realize now the blood, like it was several hours, and that's why my mom's blood pressure had gone down. I wonder, do we know what effect our blood pressure medicine has on us? Because I realize when I take it, then even if I miss a day, it was even lower the day after I missed a day, because you can do a drug holiday. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt you. I did a drug holiday for 3 months. I took a 30-day supply of blood pressure pills and took them over 3 months, because at that time, we didn't have insurance that paid for medicines at 90 days at a time. And I was going to be out of town in 90 days. And I was a student, so I couldn't afford 90 days worth of medicine. So the doctor just told me to take them and spread them out over 3 months. So what these medicines do is they actually help regulate your blood pressure, like, quickly. And so I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And that's why I'm glad I'm not resistant to taking it, because it literally changes my blood pressure. When it's high and I take it after several hours, it's better. And when I take it, then it's better for my blood pressure health. And of course, I exercise. And of course, I eat right sometimes. And of course, I do drink enough water, I believe. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I just wanted to share those tidbits with you as we get started on our day because it's really important to understand what it is you're taking and why you're taking it. Hi, Karini. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I represent those people who are obese and overweight, who use a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, and who have um, a home care worker who have challenges doing every day. Oh, hey, from the Philippines. Hey, hey. Who have challenges doing everyday activities. I saw a chair, like an office chair that you can sit in. It's kind of like a mobile, it's like a wheelchair in that it has a power mobile and it has two nice arms to help you stand up. But it was like $3,000. I think that it is way overpriced, but it's neat to know that some such a thing exists. I thought it would even help you get up, like push you up like that. For $3,000, it really should, but it didn't. So it's good to know that the more that I keep going and the more that I keep working on looking for opportunities to help me with my mobility, then the more that I and finding different resources that are available to us. Don't forget to buy me a cup of coffee, and that is my wheelchair fundraiser, wheelchair van fundraiser. I'm really hoping to be able to get a Dodge Caravan wheelchair vehicle. So that will, oh, well, thank you very much and have a beautiful day. I appreciate you stopping by, Dwayne. That was awfully kind of you. So thank you very much. So, um, so that's kind of good to know that there are lots of things that are available. There are two other people on my community page who are also doing fundraisers. So for their wheelchairs, so I ask you to please support them as well. So that is going to be a blessing. Anywho, how are y'all doing this morning? Anybody who takes blood pressure medicine, let me know. Do you know what it does? Now, some people have low blood pressure, so they take it for all different reasons. So that's pretty cool. And so it's in the description section. It's have a cup of coffee. It says buy me a cup of coffee / Debraann Matthews, but it's in the description. If you look in the description for this live, you'll see it there. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that. Wheelchair vans cost between $43,000 and $80,000, but honestly, even those that have 100,000 miles are 60,000. I haven't seen any for 40,000, but I did see an ad that say starting at 43. But the ones that I've seen, like they have 100,000 or 60,000, and then a new one is like 63, 64,000, and then I've seen some up to $84,000. So it's just a lot going on with that. When I get my moderators in, good morning, Janetta. Good morning, Janetta. Good morning, Janetta. How are you? Janetta, do you see the link for the have a cup of coffee, buy me a cup of coffee? Could you copy and paste it in the chat, please? It's in the descriptions. Donnie Dorsey asked about it. I think that, I don't know if you're he or she, but wants to sue. I take her. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's so kind. And likewise, like I said, there are two other people who are also having fundraisers to get them a wheelchair van. And I was thinking about it. They have the one that you actually open yourself, and they have the one that you hit the button and it opens by itself. So I think that's going to be the one you need, because you have to think about now and then 20 years from now. And so, and that's why you want to, and they do offer a maintenance package, which I thought was helpful too, because, really anything can go wrong with a car, but when you have a new one, oh, you don't, yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, you don't know how to do that? Okay, thank you. I don't know why it won't let me come in the chat section unless the video is over, then I can do that. So I can actually do that once I am finished and then I look through them and I can do that. Oh, thank you, Donna. I didn't know. I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and my email is in the description. You can also email me, Donna. Thank you. Or do you say Don? Thank you. I appreciate that. This week my mom was in the hospital and she did experience a state of emergency, but I'm glad to say that yesterday when I talked to her, she said she was waiting for the people to do whatever and she was going to get to go home. So I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful. Thank you. So I was reading what you said. You told me you do take cardizem. Okay, good. Okay, great. Well, definitely, you know what it is? We have to not be afraid to make sure that we ask the doctor to explain different things to us and to help us understand how things are affecting our health, because that way it'll motivate us to um to make sure that we take whatever. And I gotta do my CPAP. I'm still not using my CPAP. So, this is real time. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to me too. So I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that CPAP. I'm gonna get on it. I'm just hard headed. But I'm gonna get on it. I am going to get on it. Okay, I'm gonna get on it. Yes, I am. Amen, Janetta. Yes, ma'am. Now, I was going to stay too long, Janetta, but I'll be back. I just wanted to come on this morning because sometimes negative comments affect me. I know not to pay no attention. And I'm going to tell you, I listened to Country Wayne, his interview with Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay, and he was like, I don't bother critics. And it really helped me. Don't bother with critics. Don't bother with people who criticize you. Just don't do it. And so I was like, okay. So, and people who are giving me diets, I'm like, honey, I appreciate that, but honestly, you can give recommendations on what you're doing, but don't judge what I'm eating or anything. That's crazy. I don't need that, because God gives the increase no matter what it is. And I'm really not as worried about weight loss because I know that's gonna come. I'm worried about my stress and anxiety and my mobility. I think that those are some really worthwhile things. Oh, guess what? My coach, we want to do training videos. And coach was like, well, I'm going to modify the exercise and they'll do the exercise. And we're going to do 30-minute sections. And he said, and they're going to even pay me. I was like, what? So when people take the class, they're going to pay me. I'm like, what? That's awesome. I'm like, well, coach, I'll take a payment. I will take a payment. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. And so I'm excited about that. Hi, Eric. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. So today we're going to do sit to fit exercises. So I'm still posting. I have one more to post. Well, I have several more to post from yesterday's class. We did some good work, and I did get out of my wheelchair to exercise, and I was able to say, and this is very important. I said, Coach, Tuesday's exercise, the knee exercises we did, they were killing my legs. And then I said, we're going to do half of that. So after doing 2 sets of knee exercises, I was like, Coach, that's enough for today. And that was really good, because sometimes you have to, it's okay to say how much of different things you need when your knees are hurting. And so once we're going to get my knee shot, another knee shot, the 1st of February, and maybe with the weather calming down, my body will be able to do more. And that's also very, it's very important to just balance and being able to say what's good for my body today. And so, Eric, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I definitely know this is definitely a journey. So I appreciate you sharing. Now, this is someone who could give us a best tip here and a best practice there. So thank you very much for that. Um, when I get on the scale, I always post and I always keep everybody updated. We're actually in our 6 weeks body transformation right now. So we're, you know, in the middle of all of that. And so Coach allowed us to eat apples and grapefruit on this time around. And I said, Coach, you didn't tell us how to eat it. So we're in the middle of that. I don't even like grapefruit. So anywho, I just wanted to come on and say good morning. We are doing, we're not, I forgot the word I used. We're not shaming. We are encouraging. I forgot the other word I used. And I like that. That was in my email this morning. Are people making you feel in shame, or are they clarifying goals? So we're not shaming people. We're clarifying goals this morning. It's okay. So thank y'all for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all a little later in class. Peace and hair grease. Bye.